Today we are going to bake the carrot cake, the vanilla cake, and we will also bake the chocolate cake. So what will we need for baking? Né? And then what you need? You will need measurement cups. Now this one is 250 mils. But sometimes you will get your recipe, it said 1 cup. So 1 cup, it's 250 mils. Né? Then you will get half cup, it's 124 mils. 1/3 cup, it's 83 mils. This is, you must have it, it's a must. And this one is 1/4 cup, it's 62 mils. Now just ask your husbands to buy this stuff for you. You will need it, very important. It's your measurement cups. Then this is your measurement spoons. This one is 15 mils and it's a tablespoon. You know a tablespoon like this one. It's a tablespoon. This one it's 10 mils. It's dessert. This one is bigger. This one is the tablespoon. Sorry. This one is the 10 is the tablespoon. You can also use this one. 5 mils. It's your teaspoon. You can also use a teaspoon. But these things are not very expensive. It's very, very cheap. Just go and buy it. This one, it's 2.5 mils. It's a half spoon, half of this one. Half of a teaspoon, it's this one. We need a mixing bowl like this. But you can use any one you have. This is your mixing bowls. What do we have? Your sift. Sifter. You must have it. It's a must. Cooling rate. After baking your cake, you will need that one. This is a cooling rate. Then there is something we call a spatula. The thing, I don't know, mine is just missing. It's just like this, very small. But here is a rubber. It's when you mix your cake, you must clean it with the spatula. But this is not a spatula. Mine is missing, I don't know where it is. Wax paper. This is wax paper. You know, these pens we are going to use. Sometimes when you put it on like that, you will see everything is going down. Now you must put it under. That's why you need your wax paper. What else could you say? Then this is our cake pans. We need it. It's for a round cake, but there are also big ones we can bake. Then you can use the oven pen like the other. So this is what we need to bake or to start baking. Without that, you can't bake. What do we need for the vanilla cake? It's, you understand this, ne? Okay. You will do your measurements yourself. This one you will need now. What else do you need now? The bowl and your sifter. Now we will sift all our dry ingredients together. Dry means your baking powder. This is your baking powder. You will need your salt. This one I must fix it. For the chocolate cake we need cocoa, but we will start with the vanilla. For that one we need the maizena. This is your essence. Now you will do the vanilla cake for us. For the vanilla cake, you need 2 cups of milk. Don't start with the dry ingredients. Rihanna ook nie, goed so 500 mils of cake flour. It's already clean, 500 mils. So 500 ml is 2 cups, ne? Okay. Two cups. Ja, dan geht die goed deur mekaar geskryf. There must be lumps, some funny things inside. That's why you must always have to bring it. Okay. And you know, sometimes your cake is even very light when you serve it. There is one important thing.
So that's why
You can leave it half. Okay.
okay, I'm done with my 500 mils
Okay. Now your baking powder.
powder.
30 ml. Your spoons. 30 ml. Make a plan. Okay. Let's make a plan and take this one to enter. To help you. You see, there is something already. When you separate it, your egg white must not be yellow. No, absolutely no. You see, it must be like this one. It must be pink. What is now? You can mix it now. Wait, your sugar is already in. Everything is in. Okay, mix it. Your milk is in, your sugar, your eggs, cooking oil, cake flour, baking what and what. Try it like this.
Baking cake, I thought it was something easy, but I see that it's not. Yeah, it's somehow easy, but it's not really easy, more especially when coming to the mixing. It needs too much mixing, and you really need to make sure your hand works. And it always, you know, we use right hand, and the right hand will always get tired. And then people were even laughing at me. They said, no, this is your cake. You must make sure that you take charge of it. So I was trying, and they are laughing at me like I'm shaking my whole body, even my whole feet. I was also just looking up and making styles because I could feel that my arm was almost knocking off. So it's not easy, but by the way, we just need to try to do it.
White and stuff, your egg white. Really? Really? I'm an old lady, how can I stop?
I'm telling you, you are standing still.
Now how will we know it's stuffed? You see now, check here. It must stand like this. Yeah? You see?
And this the egg whites.
Now you must come back. It's your cake. Finish it.
Yes.
Add it here. Put it in here. And then you must fold it in. You must not mix it. I will show you how to fold it in. Put it here.
With what?
With a spoon. Yeah. You can even take this one. Everything. egg white is something when it says fold it in. Don't mix it. Fold it in. Okay? Until everything starts together. Just fold it. This is fold. You fold it in. Like this. No, don't mix it. Now cut it.
I will spray it over.
You spray because you wash it here.
I sprayed before.
You see, two sides at the front. Ne? Just check.
So we put it like this.
No, like this.
Oh,
Put it under. Rihanna, si Andre, para.
I'll check now. Mama, my spray is cold.
Kasi no na spray mo.
Because they cleaned it.
Okay. We can also do this one for the chocolate.
okay.
We can do this one. Oh. Is jou raak reg? Ja.
You should tell. That is the
This
rice.
is where we, yeah. This is where we do this. Okay, this one is not a spatula.
Here we go.
Can we clean everything?
We can clean and continue. I can put it. The metal.
Now we have finished. We put everything in the oven. We are now waiting for everything to come out. But now, before we are waiting, we have to sit here on the table where you see there's bread, there's some new food again, salad and everything that we need just to sit and start eating. And then while we are eating, we are also talking about the challenge that we have faced today in doing all this baking.
I prepared the chocolate cake and we used the different kinds of ingredients. We used the cake flour, sugar, salt, the baking soda, cocoa, and then we mixed with water, the eggs also. Those are the ingredients that we used. And then when we separated the ingredients, you have to separate the dry ingredients. You mix them in the separate dish, and then that's when you can mix all the ingredients together.
Here is my vanilla cake. Now it's ready, it's now done. I'm so happy that finally I have made it because it wasn't easy preparing it.
It was not really my first time to see a carrot cake. I have seen it many ways. I have also tried to make it, but that time I was not a vegetarian. But for this one now, because I'm a vegetarian, I found that I needed to remove some of the things that are for people who are eating sugar and or milk and eggs that I did not need to put in. Then I substituted it with just a plain water and then put some nuts and some honey on it. I will be waiting for it to see that it came right or it came other way so that I can also still continue practice it. But I know it will be mwah.
This is a vegetarian platter. Normally we use it on a special occasion. Like as you see here, it's pawpaw. This is a pawpaw. This is grape, strawberry. These are green grapes and the red ones. And this is pineapple. This is just for decoration. It's part of pineapple. All right. Now you don't have to eat it, just a decoration for the platter to look nice. All right.
What I've experienced, the only challenge which was there, because we were using the mixer, whereby the mixing that we were using, it's not the electrical mix, it's the mixing of using our own hands. So it was a bit tiring. So it's a bit challenge, because when you use the electrical mixer, it's much easier. You just plug it on the electricity and then you put it inside the mixed ingredient, then it flows so quickly. It will only take 2 minutes or so. And then after mixing, you have to make sure, the only important things that I've learned so far is to make sure that your ingredients, the measurement, they are correct and accordingly to how they should be. Once they become too much or too less, then your cake, it won't taste nice or good.
We are done with the baking. Now it's the most nice part, the beautiful part of baking. It's to decorating a cake. To decorate a cake, you must be comfortable. Don't rush while decorating a cake. You must enjoy it. And sometimes it must be very, very silent. It must be quiet in the house, because it's something you baked, it's your hands. But even when you dress your cake, it must look beautiful. Now for the icing. We will start. We need 50 grams of rama. My sister, can you just put it for a minute or two in the microwave, just to melt the butter. Then we need 2 cups of icing. You must serve in your icing. Why? Because sometimes there is lumps inside, or papers or anything. You see here, already it's starting. Your butter is more than enough, my dear. Niti. Okay, my sister. Now this icing is for the vanilla cake. And so now I want also icing for my chocolate cake. What must I do now? Now what I need here is my cocoa. Just 15 ml. Now my students are ready to decor their own cakes. This is something we call a piping bag. We put the icing inside, we opened it here, put the icing inside, and then we start with our decorations. This is something it's cherries, we call it cherries. It's also for decorations on top of the cake. This is vermicelli. It's also a decoration for cakes, all of these. Now my students are ready. Now you know you are dressing someone. If you want to go out, you must look beautiful. Now the cake also wants to look beautiful. It's your own product. Now you must think for yourself, how do I want it? It's time to think about it. Now, let's start here. The piping bag you use after you dress the cake. First of all, you use your icing. Put it here. Ne? On top. Start there. dress the cake.
Okay, now I'm covering my icing sugar on my cake. Since we know we cannot all be naked, but sometimes we need to be dressed and it must look proper. So this thing needs love. You must be a loving person and a patient person, because you can see that it doesn't need rushing. You need your time to make it so nice and smooth. I don't want some bumps here and there. I want my cake to look so splendid. Yes. Hesh. Vandaag is vandaag. Yes, vandaag. Wow.
Wow.
This is what I call wow. Here is the cake. It's ready now to be eaten. I have done my work. So what else?
And this is my chocolate cake. Now we are finishing with the dressing. Where's the fork? Okay, now this is my cake, well decorated, and now it's ready to be tested. You see? So this is my own hands, and I'm proud of it. For the first time in history.
Now we come to the end of our baking class. It was a huge success. My students passed with flying colors. They were willing, and I'm proud of them. It was a blessed day. May God bless you all. Amen.
I want to thank everyone for making it a success, as she have said it. This was our second cooking class, and this is what we have learned. And I know you have enjoyed. And next time again when you will come, I hope we will come running, because we want to finish earlier. May the Lord richly bless you, and also bless this house, because this house is really a blessing to us. If this house was not there, well, I don't know where we could go. But we thank God because He is speaking to the heart of the parents of this house. Amen.